Hey guys, Dr. Gus here, naturopath, acupuncturist, conventional doctor, and founder of drlandivar.com. Welcome to today's video. Why do always doctors or people in general say that we should be eating fruits, nuts, and seeds, especially almonds? What are almonds good for, and what do they do to your body? Believe it or not, nowadays we are most likely wanting to buy almond milk instead of cow milk, and that's a very good choice. But what does it really do to your body? Is it actually good for your system? What does it actually help with? When is it not good to take? Because there are situations when almonds should not be taken in great amounts. And in this case, how can it benefit your health? So give this video a like button. Don't forget to share to anyone that might be needing your help with natural medicine or natural things that you might use at home to help you with your health overall. What do almonds do for our health? First and foremost, we are getting used to seeing almond milk all around the world in supermarkets as milk, as something that we could be eating, we could be drinking, we could be taking as a substitute for example, cow milk. And is this really good for our health? I was looking at the studies. I don't have many of them today for you, but I was looking at the studies, and there are many studies saying that almond milk contains even more calcium than what you really would expect in comparison to cow milk, which is one of the main reasons why you see people drinking so much cow milk, because they think, oh, if I drink cow milk, then I'll have a good metabolic system for my bones. My bones will get more calcified, and I will see better calcium absorption with milk. And that is the other way around, because cow milk in reality produces lots of inflammation, and that inflammation does not let your body absorb calcium as well. But what are its health benefits? Number one, if you are into beauty, for example, you want to stay young, you want to stay looking good and looking great, well, almonds might be something you have to consider. Why? Because what you eat is a lot more important than what you put on your skin. Remember that everything you eat as an antioxidant, as a vitamin, or as a nutrient ends up in your skin. Your skin is the largest organ you have. And a lot of what you eat every day ends up looking or actually modulating how your skin looks on yourself. Believe it or not, almonds are very good for wrinkles and skin pigmentation. You don't believe me? Well, take a look at this study later on. If you can, I will just go over the conclusions, but what they say. The daily consumption of almonds may improve several aspects of photoaging. Why? Because it contains vitamin E and certain oils, omega-3s, omega-5, and 6, because they actually increment or improve the pigments and the wrinkles you might have on your system, especially with postmenopausal women, which are one of the, let's say, worst ages in which to have or be taking care of wrinkles, because the person obviously does not have the hormones to look the way they used to when they were young. What does it have? Well, it has many ingredients for skin aging. It has vitamin E, as I mentioned, and helps out with lots of wrinkles and photoaging on your skin. So if you have beauty problems, maybe with your skin, you are needing to look or to stay young at all times, well, take 3 almonds a day, like the video says, right? Take 3 almonds a day and take an antioxidant that can help you. All right, it can help a lot. If you need something natural for this purpose, look for Antioxy Pro. In my opinion, 4 of the most antioxidant substances in the world. And look for maybe something that you can put on your skin, like Hydrotriplex or Yalu Squad, which has 3 different molecule sizes of hyaluronic acid for your skin, along with many other supplements or serums you might be looking for, like Eternity, Revival C, or Renew Skin. Like to the video, don't forget that. Number 2. A lot of people that drink or eat almonds every day don't realize that the skin of the almond has an acid. It has actually a substance that can actually combat one of the worst bacteria that cause gastritis. You don't believe me? Let's check it out. The antibacterial activity of almond skins on Helicobacter pylori. Helicobacter pylori is the bacteria that causes most frequently gastritis. That will produce ulcers, will produce all types of problems on your skin. And in conclusion, I've seen this happen. The polyphenols from almond skins were effective against in vitro, meaning lab tests, right? Against H. pylori, right? And the combination of antibiotics as a novel strategy, for antibiotic resistance. Well, if you eat almonds every day, you might not even need antibiotics later because it actually improves the digestive process and digestion overall. Like to the video. Let me see this question real quick. Let me answer this question while we move forward. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Lady B Jesus says, can I take almond anytime? You can take it anytime. No problem. No problem at all. Okay, let's go to the contraindications. It's a good question. The only reason why you should be staying away from almonds is this study right here. And I believe this study is really true. Plant-based milk alternatives and the risk factor for kidney stones and chronic kidney disease. Well, guess what? Your kidneys, if they're functioning properly, if they're functioning well, they don't need any care with almonds or anything like that. They do need care with things like, for example, Cokes or carbonated drinks, and too much sugar, too much fat. Yes, those will damage your kidneys. But almonds actually have a high amount of protein. And one of the things you have to watch out for if you have kidney failure or if you have problems with your kidneys is not eat too much protein. So I get this. I mean, this is a very important study. They say that, for example, as a milk substitute, maybe almonds should not be taken for those suffering from kidney failure. This is a very important, very, very, very important study. I like that because there is a lot of truth to this. If you need something natural to help your body support your kidneys' ability to stay healthy, to repair, to see that your kidneys improve maybe with everything they need as nutrients, look for Kidney Matrix D-Berry. You got to hear D-Berry and Ureascence. I love this Kidney Matrix supplement. It really does help. And Kidney Matrix, Ureascence down here, and D-Berry from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com. All right, number 5. So almonds are going to help as a milk substitute, as something that aids with digestion, H. pylori, kidneys. What else do they do? Well, there is something that happens when you eat almonds every day, and that's that they act as a prebiotic. What is a prebiotic? It's what your probiotics, your bacteria, need to see that, for example, they are well fed and that the good bacteria reproduce and the bad bacteria disappear. And that's what almonds do. The impact of almonds and almond processing in gastrointestinal physiology, luminal microbiology, and gastrointestinal symptoms. Do they really help? Well, let's check it out. Almond consumption has limited impact on microbiota composition, but increases by butyrate. I can never pronounce that. Suggesting a positive relation to microbiotic functionality. And this has been seen all over the place. Your microbiota, your bacteria, the bacteria you have in your intestines, they function as an aid for absorption, for digestion, for nutrient utilization. And if you do not have these bacteria, well, you're going to be maybe lacking several of the functions that they should be doing for your system, for your gut. So if you take almonds, you might see that these bacteria improve their function, or if you have a low amount of them, they might increase, and the bad ones decrease. So that is something that needs to be researched, but it really does help. Almonds are a very important ally for digestion, as fiber content, as vitamin E content, as substances that really do help with everything that has to do, including probiotics. If you need something natural as a probiotic supplement, more than 50 billion CFU units per capsule, 13 strains of probiotics. Look for Pro Billion from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com, maybe even vitamin E. There you have Vital E. All right, let me have this question real quick, and we'll keep going. Don't forget that we are live. If you have any questions, leave your comments down below, and I'll be happy to assist you. Antonio is asking, Doctor, can almonds help out with inflammation of the prostate? Not really. Not really. Not almonds. They might help very little. If you want something more effective, you might to try other herbs and other substances. Remember, with natural medicine, not everything is good for one organ. You have one thing is good for this, the other thing is good for the other thing, and you need to know and understand it in order for it to work. If you don't understand it, If you don't know what works for what, you're wasting your time. You're losing money, you're wasting your time, and it's not working, all right? Number 5, number 6, I can't remember. Number 6, here you go. Let me see this. Okay, here you go. Number 6, almonds are a very important snack if you want to take, for example, 3 almonds a day for the autonomic regulation of our cardiovascular system. Well, why not? It contains vitamin E. It contains phytonutrients. It has fiber. It might even help reduce cholesterol. And this has not been studied yet, but it might actually do, because there have been many studies suggesting that all these nuts and grains and seeds help with cardiovascular function. They improve absorption of nutrients. They improve high blood pressure or low blood pressure if you have it. And they really play a very important role in all of these aspects. Here you have it, for example. The best... right. So in this case, they are talking about stress and mental stress, right? If you're talking about stress and you're wanting to relieve or reduce high blood pressure, almonds might help. All right. Let me have this last question and we'll keep going. Let's see real quickly. Jenny Hans is asking, can we only eat 3 almonds per day, or can we eat more? No problem. You can have maybe a handful. A handful is okay. That's fine. There's no problem. Almonds are not really going to do you any harm. If you have kidney failure, may not be a good idea to take so many ingredients that have protein in it. That will not help. But almonds in general, for digestion, as a source of vitamin E, omega-3 fatty acids, substances that will have an antibacterial effect on H. pylori, gastritis, inflammation of the colon. This all might help. Don't forget to give this video a like button. Don't forget to share with someone that might be needing it. You might see that other people need help with information like this. And I'll see you tomorrow in our next video.